What's good, my lovely spirits? It's your main man Solace, the humble wise one. It's about 4 a.m. in the morning, but this is the best times for me because I'm tapped in and I'm in peaceful, calm spirit. So today I want to do this video called Master Teacher Part 2, directed at the brother Aligio. And what I want to do is dissect what he teaches. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because he sent one of his slaves or one of his followers, and they made a video bashing me in a sense. Basically saying I'm contradicting myself, but they lied in the things they used. And being as though they did that, now I'm going to completely dive into the Master Teacher teachings, because the first video I just scratched the surface. I was real humbled and meek in doing that video. Now I'm going to remain humble and meek in this video, but I'm going to go in depth so that there's no room for error and confusion for a brother to swindle his way out. Besides, a lot of people believe me and Aligio teaches the same things, and we don't. We don't teach anything the same in no way, shape, form, or fashion. His beliefs are nothing like mine. And I want y'all to grasp, it's a deep thing. Now, I know Aligio has a lot of followers, and I know a lot of y'all are going to get mad, and that's fair. But at least hear me out in totality and fully understand this is not in bad spirits and there's no animosity attached. I'm not going to attack his personal life or anything in that nature. I'm just going to deal with the knowledge. And the reason I'm going to do that is because he sent the slave brother to do the video with the lies. And the other reason why I'm going to do this video is for the life. Because Aligio teaches the life. But this is false. He does not teach the life. He does not learn from the life. He's a Yorkie. A Yorkie is a Dr. York follower. And this is what Aligio is, Brother Polite, and many others. They're Dr. York followers. Now, who is Dr. York for those that may not know? He's the brother that's been in jail for almost 2 decades for so-called molesting some minors in his following. So he had a thing like Aligio has where he had people out on the land with him and he was the master teacher. So this is who Aligio follows and learns from. And then one day he heard a brother named Solace teaching the life, and he liked that, and he added that on and merged the two. And this is where I step in, because this is wrong. He is teaching mastery and calling it teaching life. And something mastering over another thing is against the nature of life. And it's a deep thing I want y'all to grasp. See, Aligio calls himself the master teacher. Now, I'm going to dive straight in. He calls himself the master teacher. And he'll use all type of clever ways to swindle out of it, to say he's not the master over his following. He's just the master of the teachings. But I want y'all to grasp. Those that follow him call him master teacher. So he is master over them because they refer to him as master. And he refers to himself as master. So it's a deep thing y'all have to grasp. He believes he is master. And they stand behind him. And they are following him so that one day they could get to the point of being a master teacher also. So they can be master over others also. And this is what I mean by he's not teaching the life, but he's teaching mastery. And this is what Dr. York teaches. And this is why this is what Aligio teaches. See, someone who's been enslaved will enslave others because this is what they learned. Dr. York had all of these brothers following him, calling him master teacher, looking at him as a master teacher, their master teacher. And so these brothers do the same. Dr. York's out of the way, and now you have a lot of his following calling themselves master teachers, and they're master over those who follow. So you're not teaching life, you're teaching mastery. And it's a deep thing that y'all have to grasp. Because Aligio says he can't teach for money. Grasp that. He can't teach for money. He can't accept donations for knowledge. He can only teach for free. But it's a deep thing I want y'all to grasp, because he's not teaching for free. He's teaching for bodies. Grasp how deep that is. The man who is teaching to get your physical goods is a con. But the man who is teaching for your body, your spirit, your energy, this is what you need to be worried about. Because this is what he's doing. He has them people going out to Costa Rica. And then they're doing whatever he says. And they stand behind him and they call him master teacher. And this is what he's teaching for the bodies. Because as many people as he can get to stand behind him and call him master teacher makes it real. So you have to grasp. If he had 1,000 brothers standing behind him, which is the goal, he wants to get as many people down there following him as possible. Now, if he had 1,000 people behind him saying master teacher and whatever he said, it makes it look more real. It makes it real. So it's a deep thing y'all have to grasp. He wasn't all into the master teacher talk prior to going to Costa Rica. But he has them bodies now. And they stand behind him and they really believe in their mind he's their master and he's a master teacher. And they call him master teacher. So you can be clever with the word and however you want. But you're referred to by others as master. And it's all mastery teachings. But there's no true essence or teachings of the life. And it's a deep thing y'all have to grasp. Because this isn't good. He's controlling people. See, Aligio will do a video and say, to get to know self, you must spend time alone. Scratch that. I said that. But he borrows from my teaching. So he said, people didn't go through what he went through to get this knowledge, and he had to spend time alone, in the dark, fighting his demons by himself to accomplish this knowledge. Yet those people on the land with him are not even allowed to eat by themselves. They all have to eat together and do whatever they're doing together. They never get a moment of time alone. Now there's a brother online that went down there with Aligio and them, and he did a video expressing how they can't do nothing by themselves. And that's absurd, because if Aligio got the knowledge how he said, being alone, then why would you stop others from spending time with themselves alone to know self? And it's a deep thing. He doesn't want anyone to know nothing. He just wants y'all to follow him and view him as master teacher. And so it is. And it's a deep thing y'all have to grasp. Because none of the people that's out there on the land with him, they're not never going to get to his status and be master teacher also. Unless he's not around anymore. But as long as he's around, the way the order's set up, he'll always be wiser because he was wiser first. And it's a deep thing you have to grasp. He's teaching knowledge for bodies. Grasp that. And then y'all say me and this brother's teachings are similar. How? I'm not teaching nothing that got to do with mastery or someone being over someone. Now you have to grasp, he's a Dr. York follower. That's who he learned from. He never learned from the life. When he's teaching, he's not breaking down anything from the life's perspective. He's just talking. And he's puffed up when he's talking. Y'all can see this. And when he says something and the brothers behind him say whatever he say, this puffs him up. And the more he teaches and the more bodies he get and the more following he get, then the more people he can get down there on the land with him and stand behind him and make him being a master real. He's teaching for people's spirits because he's not teaching them to lead them anywhere but behind him and call him master teacher. And this is a sad, horrible thing because you got people down there with him right now and they not acquiring no knowledge. They're just following him and doing whatever he says. How are you teaching people to learn from the life? Which this is all you should be doing because you say you teach the life. So his only goal should be to get people to learn from the life on their own. But they not learning from the life, they learning from him. See, when I teach, if you a Christian, I teach through the Bible. And I use the life in comparing so you can grasp. If you a Kemetic follower, I do the same. Whatever you may be, I teach from that. So I teach from many different angles. From science, if you understand science, I teach science from the life perspective so you can grasp it from the life perspective. So I teach the life. And there's no dominion in the life. You can see that on your own. Yeah, men take dominion over things, but this is not the way. Nothing came down and said Aligio was master. Grasp that. If his teachings is of the life like he said, then who came down and told him he was master? Because life don't do that. The nature of life don't do that. So who told him and gave him the power to be master teacher over others? Because the only master teacher is the life. And if you call yourself master teacher, then what is the life? Because I learned from the life. And I'm trying to get everybody that follows and watch me to learn from the life. I am not the end goal. There's no master teacher limit. You learn how you learn, but you got to learn from the life. You can use me to your grasp, but learn from the life. Now, how is he going to teach people to learn from the life in the true ways of the life if he's truly a Yorkie? That's just saying the life. And it's a deep thing y'all have to grasp. He believes in the nature. I believe in the life, cosmic, all the way to the minutest level of life. So my understandings on life is way more than nature, or what y'all call nature. Because y'all call nature basically a place, which is the parts of this earth that ain't really be touched by man, where it's still, nature's still there. But that ain't nature. Nature is the nature of life, like the nature of a beast or the nature of a man. Nature is the nature of life. And it is the living things in the life that is the nature of life. And it's so deep. But a lot of people are brainwashed and lost. Being taught nothing. Y'all being taught how to follow and be slaves. So that you can eventually one day be master teacher also and slave others out. The same way Dr. York is master teacher and they all followed him, and now he's in jail and they're all master teachers. His son's a master teacher, Polite's a master teacher, Aligio's a master teacher. They all follow Dr. York. And they all have people standing behind them, puffing them up, making this shit real. And this is my point. Brothers is teaching for bodies, spirits, the energy, sucking the energy out of people. And using it to stand on them and have them stand behind them and make this master teacher thing real. And this is the saddest thing in the life. Because Aligio is doing a cult right now. And he doesn't even know it. Any cult leader has no clue he's a cult leader. In his mind, he done completely got lost into Satan. And he thinks he's a master and this is right. He thinks he's helping them by controlling them. Now, he knows in his psyche that he does have a problem. But it's in the back of his mind. And it's a deep thing y'all have to grasp. This ain't right. Yeah, I may lose followings because of this. And people may say, oh, you're just hating on Aligio. Mind you, Aligio did mad videos about me. Just go back 8 months ago. I never said nothing. I don't got time for foolishness. But if you gonna be teaching the life and now people getting confused like we got the same teachings, now I gotta say, hold on, because you talking mastery. This is not the nature of the life. Just because I can pluck a flower out the ground don't give me the right to do that. Dominion is a no-no in the life because I didn't create the life. I didn't create the knowledge of the life. I didn't create the nature of the life. I can only observe and learn from it and pass on what I can. And he's not doing that. He says he's the master teacher. So what is life? Because my master teacher is life. And I'm smarter than him. So if he's a master teacher, then what is life? You insulting what I stand for, the life. This is deep to me. I don't grasp. This is not no joke. Now, the brother that did the video about me, he basically, I'm going to just address a couple of things he said that were completely untrue. He basically put up a video that I did called Black Unity General. That was the title of the video. Now, the video had nothing to do with me being the general or the Black Unity General. That was just the title of the video. And I was talking my shit. I forgot. It was an old video. But he basically screenshotted the title and basically made it like I saying I'm a general and this is no different than Aligio being a master. Mind you, I never said I was the general of nobody. Y'all know I don't say I'm no general. I say I'm pretty jefe, sex symbol solace, things like this. So it makes no sense. Now I know jefe means boss, but I'm boss of my space, my kingdom, my dwellings. And if anyone should come in my dwellings, you need to know that I'm king here. It's just like your house. If I go to your house, you're king in your house. And it's supposed to be like that. But you ain't supposed to come out your house and start trying to rule over people and say you king over this and that. Lost in ego. You're lost in your spirit. You done got puffed up. And this is what a lot of teachings is. It's just mastery teaching. Teaching y'all how to master over. You're completely brainwashed out. It's a deep thing. Now, another thing the brother said. The brother said that I said that I'm for the life and killing is wrong. Yet I tell y'all to chop down trees and sell it for money. Altering things I said. Now, if you follow me, you know I was doing a video on land and I was explaining how all the resources, the things that we buy and use for building or whatever the case may be, food, everything, all the resources that we buy come from the land. And I basically just did a video on land and how you could use the resources of the land for however you choose. Now, I never said chop down trees and sell them and fuck trees or nothing like this. I'm just giving you an understanding of the resources of the land and how you can rent your land out and sell the mineral rights and things. I was just breaking down every option of the land. Now, if you're lost and you want to do that, this is why knowledge is tricky. You give a person knowledge, they perceive it how they want. So now a person may buy land and chop trees down and sell it for money and get rich. But that's on his spirit, that he took that way. You're supposed to take what you need from the life. If you need shelter, then you chop down some trees and make you a shelter. But you take only what you need. You don't need to chop down trees and start building houses for other people so you can sell it. So it's all on a matter of taking what you need. Everything with me is pure. I don't bullshit talk. I don't live against how I say. Any of my shortcomings or things that I think y'all may think is a shortcoming, I put on the table from the beginning. Me smoking marijuana, I put that on the table from the beginning. So if you want to be lost, you don't even have to hop on the journey. Because judging me has nothing to do with you learning. I'm not teaching me. These brothers are teaching them and how you should follow them. And this is why they come with their whole giddy up. And they're always in performance mode. And this is why all my videos are different. And I'm always in whatever spirit I feel like being in that moment. Because it's not fake and scripted. I don't have a costume on. And you could just watch the brothers' videos now. Go watch them. They're always the same way. They always in their teaching mode. Like a robot. Always the same way. You never see no different emotion. Because it's just what they do. It ain't real. I'm teaching for real. This is why I don't stay on one topic. I teach. Anyone can hear, grasp. Once it's said and you heard it, then I'm off that and I'm on to the next thing. You accept it. If you don't, you do what you want with it. But as long as it's heard and truth is spoken out of my mouth, then you take it for what you want. A brother could say, oh, Silas is teaching pseudo, but what pseudo about anything I ever said? I'm teaching y'all stuff from the correct perspective of the life. Because y'all view everything y'all know from the perspective of what y'all know. And don't apply the life to it. So it's a deep thing. Now there's one more thing the brother said. But it kind of slipped my mind. But he was basically just taking things I said and was altering it. Oh, he said that Aligio's done many great things. And me and Aligio shares the same teachings. Yet I didn't give him any compliments on that. I just attacked Aligio on being the master teacher. Now, if y'all seen the first video, I said Aligio was my twin brother. And I gave him the utmost respect. Now, the brother that did the video, he completely ignored that. And what he accused me of, he did the same thing. You did a video attacking me, completely ignoring how I said he's my brother. This is a humble video. I didn't come at him any crazy way in the first video. Nor did I in this one. Just dissected the teachings for anyone that want to see truth in what master teaching is. Because it ain't got nothing to do with the life. And you see them brothers standing behind him. He's teaching for bodies. He'll tell you, oh, Silas is selling books and Silas is charging for knowledge. But I ain't charging nobody for their spirit. I ain't charging nobody for their bodies. I'm not trying to get land so y'all can come out on the land and be my slaves. I'm getting land for a school so you can come out and learn. You can go home. This ain't a sleepover school. This is an outdoor school so you can learn whatever you may want to learn on the land. Building, electrical work, whatever you want to know. Sowing and growing, you have the space on the land to learn the life and how to work the land and the resources of the land. This is what I want to get the land for schooling, so that anyone who acquires a certain amount of knowledge and humble their spirit out, then I wouldn't mind you dwelling with me. But there's no following and control. But what he's doing is the same thing Dr. York did when he had the land in Georgia. And all the people was out there following him and going on his brain. They don't have their own brain. They actually call him master teacher. They know that he claimed himself master because ain't nobody else did. Just like Aligio. Dr. York never told Aligio he was master teacher. Grasp that. Never told him that. And that's who he followed. His teacher never told him he was master teacher. And the life damn sure ain't tell him he was the master teacher. And he learned from them too. He say he learned from the life. But he really learned from Dr. York. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. You learned from the life and Dr. York. And I know neither one of them told you was a master teacher. So who crowned him that? Himself? And it's a deep thing y'all got to grasp. Y'all following anything. It don't even make no sense. It's a deep thing y'all gotta grasp. I ain't here to slander nobody. Like I said, I ain't here to dig in his background. Just dealing with his knowledge. He's a fraud. And after this video, I'm done with him. Like on some real shit. I'm completely done with him. People could do whatever they want. Just please stop saying that me and him is similar in teachings. Because now you have motherfuckers like, pardon my language, you have people like Brother Larry saying I got a cult following. And this is because a lot of people think me and him teaching the same things and we partners or something. We don't have no ties. I'm just a brother that he heard teaching. And he really liked it. And he called me and reached out. And when we first spoke, he said, oh my God, you the one. You the prophet. Boom, boom, you the boom. And he thought he was going to take hold of me. And I was going to be his ticket. Then he realized, oh shit, this nigga's my age. 15-year-old daughter. 5-year-old son. I can't control this dude. And he got hella knowledge. And that's when he parted his ways and started attacking me. Saying my sperm is the spirit is alive. Mind you, he was following me. So I ain't just bullshit talking when I say he heard Silas speaking and he liked it. He was following me. He used to call me and ask me stuff. I used to literally teach Aligio. He could front all he want. And like I said, after this video, I'm off it. I'm not going to even go back and forth. Because he know the truth. He used to call me and get knowledge on some real. When he realized there wasn't going to be no controlling me, and I'm hot-tempered just like him, he backed off and started attacking. Everybody knows the history, man. He told everybody don't follow me and all this weird stuff. Mind you, he told all his followers to follow me. Then he magically said, no, don't follow him. Didn't even have no reason. It probably had some make-believe shit. Oh, he got an ego. Name one teacher that you've seen ain't had an ego. So I don't want to get into that. But it's a deep thing I want y'all to grasp, man. A lot of brothers be borrowing from my knowledge. And then they don't say nothing. And that's what pisses me off. Because the same ones that borrow from my knowledge will turn around and say I'm lying about something. Because I didn't kiss his ass in the beginning. They all came before me. And being as though I don't kiss ass to be a part, I just for the truth. I'm unified with anybody that's down for the truth. Now, if you look at all the teachers, they all use each other to get to their position. So they've all piggybacked off the next man to get to their position. Don't matter who you think of. Somebody gave them a platform. Aligio was on side of the couch with young Pharaoh. So y'all gotta grasp. I'm self-made. Ain't nobody put me on nothing. And I don't kiss ass. So where you think that's gonna leave me? Self-made doing me. But that's how I like it. Because can't nobody tear me down. Because ain't nobody build me up. And it's a deep thing y'all gotta grasp. I learned from the life. And this is why I'm the most sturdiest. You could go back to all these brothers' videos, whoever you follow. If you think I'm lying, go back to their video. Go back to August 2015 and look at every teacher's video that you could think of. And I guarantee if you come to their videos now, they ain't talking the same thing they was then. But Silas been talking the same thing since he came. And everybody started changing what they was saying when Silas came. Because the Kemetic brothers was talking that the sun is God. Then Silas came and I said the sun ain't God. Then the black woman was God. And then a lot of people do the same things. Change the things they say. So if you go back to all of these teachers' videos, 2015, before I came, the end of 2015, they was all saying and teaching different things than they are now. But I'm still teaching the same thing. So this is my point. It's a lot of borrowing going on. And it only bothers me because if you going to borrow from me and then you got the nerve to not even give me no respect for it, then you going to turn around and slander me and say lies. I don't mind if the brother that did the video for Aligio trying to slander me kept it real. Just keep it 100. If I got holes in my knowledge, point out the true holes. Why you gotta reach to make up stuff and alter things? Now, people that follow me and they watch the video, they're gonna see clearly what he doing. Because he's saying stuff that's... You know I didn't say that. So it's obvious. Like Silas ain't never said nothing like that. He don't even teach that. But you just reaching. He's trying to reach to make me look like I'm contradicting myself. And it's like foolish. If you don't understand what I say, I don't know what to tell you. Because it's simple. Mind you, I know he fully grasps what I say. But he going to use it how he want to use it. So it is what it is. But y'all know I never said I was a general. And none of the shit that he said in that video. He literally just made it up and said I said it. And that's what I don't like. Because when I did this video or the prior video against Aligio, I didn't make up anything he said or alter anything he said. He said master teacher, and I stuck just with that. And on this video, I spoke nothing but truth. I didn't alter nothing or add nothing on. I left things out. Things me and him used to talk, I left those out. Because I could dig into that too. But like I said, it ain't that deep. I'm off this after this and I'm done with him. I just want to be clear. I don't like when motherfucker come at me lying. I don't care if he didn't send a nigga. Don't lie on me and be making up things I said. I'm not with that. Just speak on what you know to be a fact. Keep everything straight. I'm not with the other stuff that the brothers be with all this trying to make things right. And if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I'm not here to alter nothing to make you a creep. Either you a creep or you ain't. And Aligio's a creep. I hate to say it, man, but he's a creep. I got bad energies from him from early. I thought he would eventually fix his spirit. But he ain't gonna never fix his spirit, man. That's him. I don't know what happened to him in life and what knocked him down low and made him feel low, where he feel like he need to rule over others and control what other people think and say. But to them brothers and sisters that's out there with him, y'all better pay attention and understand. Ain't no man, no master over you. You have to be alone and spend time alone to get knowledge. Grasp that. I got a video called Dark Hole where I say I got this knowledge from being sequestered and spending time